Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champagne here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Returns Outlet Simulator, where since we've been spending the past week showing off demos as part of Steam Next Fest, there's been an update to this game that features a whole bunch of new things, and I'm going to read off everything that was in the update right now. They added auctions for pallets. So we're going to get a look at that. So you're going to be able to buy pallets just using an auction if you want now. They added a scraper, which they at one point called the shredder. So if you don't like taking your parts, your items apart, you can just throw them in the scraper and it'll scrape the items, but it won't do as good of a job as it would if you took them apart yourself. They added some new product categories. They added some new products. They added a component-only pallet. They updated some pallet visuals. They changed the maximum tool usage limit. They've got workshop component highlighting, and then a bunch of fixes that were thrown in after that. So with all that said, let us go into our computer and let's see what looks different now in the most recent update. So here we go. We've got auctions here. So these are the different auctions that are around. It shows you when the auction ends. It shows you everything about what the pallet is. So the size of the pallet, the class of the pallet, the number of units that are in the pallet, and then so the starting price, the highest bidder, and when the auction ends. So that'd be something that you could kind of keep an eye on if you wanted to. So just for the fun of it, if we wanted to do this one, so we got this small computers and consoles pallet. It's got a starting bid of $386. It ends at noon. So we'll go ahead and throw in a bid of, so let's see, enter bid. We'll say 500 just for the fun of it. I mean, we're not going to get anywhere near 500, but we'll put in a bid of 500, and we'll keep an eye on this as the day goes on and see what happens with it. Also, if we go into equipment, we should here see, if we go to equipment and scroll down, there's the shredder. It's going to cost us $18,000. So yeah, on their Steam page, they call it a scraper. Here they call it a shredder. We will go ahead and get one of these shredders just for the fun of it. Get it purchased. And then we're going to set it up somewhere. We're going to see if we can find a place to put it up. It doesn't take up a lot of space, but it does take up some. So the question, let's try that again. Can we rotate it? We can. So we're going to set it right here as close as we can to the door. So let's set that there for now. And then I'm going to actually maybe move these, move all these shelves over a bit. So let's move the shelves left. So can I pack that? No. Oh, that's right. I can't do any of this because the thing's not empty. So maybe I'll move the shredder. Let's see, pack it, and maybe move it way over here. Oh, and I got to remember, R to rotate and set it up way down that way. Just like that. So again, if you take an item, so we'll do a for example here with an item, and let's take this angle grinder here and take a look at it over on our bench. So right now, this so let's see, the fuse. I've not seen this before, where it like takes these, and so like it has no cable. Oh, I see. So if you wanted to put a cable and a fuse in it, those are the parts that would go in there. I see. So that's what that's about. So it shows you the items that you need. I don't remember doing that before. So we could get a relay out of it, or we can take it and put it in the shredder, and maybe we'll still get that relay. I don't know. So we're going to insert into the shredder and let it do its thing, and we're going to see what we get out of it. So we did get the relay, and we got these bags, which I don't know whether or not you would need to have the bags close enough to the to here to make this work. So that's where I wanted to try and move this. So how can I get this out of the way? Let's move all this stuff to another shelf. So we're going to put all this up here on this shelf now, just so we can get this shelf emptied and maybe pack it up. Oh, I didn't mean to open that safe. I just meant to pick the safe up and move it over here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that there. Let's pack that up. and maybe move it. Let's just pack it again. So pack it. No, 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 not that. Not that. Not that. So we're going to take that and let's see. Can I throw it? I can throw it. Let's actually put it up there. Just get it out of the way. And then my packing spot, I want to put that back out. I definitely biffed that. So that's going to go right back there. I think that's where that went. That seems pretty close. So now let's take this. We're going to pack it up, move it over here by the cans, and see if it works automatically with the cans right there, or if it will not work like that. Oh, so let's take another thing out of here. Let's try another one. So let's take this mouse right here. Let's see what we would get. We would get a circuit out of it if we tore it down ourselves, or if we throw it in the shredder. Oh, and it does show now that it is connected. So we'll take everything and put it in there automatically, because it does show all of the garbage cans on the bottom of the screen. So if you have it close to garbage cans, it will automatically take the bags and throw them into your garbage cans, which is good to know. So, but I think I remember them saying that there are items that it would not, like this one won't give us anything. So it like needs an antenna and a battery. So if we take this and throw it in here, it should just give us just the scrap value of things, I do believe. Now, the only unfortunate part is that if you use this, you have no way of knowing without going to the table here first what you are, what the item is missing. So you just be taking items and throwing them in the shredder without really having any idea of what's in it. So without going over to the table first, I mean, you're just like, well, I'm not sure what we're going to get out of it. Like there, I'm only getting 18 cents of scrap out of it. That's probably not the best idea. So if you're looking to do things in a little bit more of a hurry, then this would kind of help you out. But aside from that, it may be better to just keep on using the workbench. That's going to be a personal preference kind of thing. So whatever you feel is going to be the best way to go, you can handle it either way. So yeah, and you can hold a bunch of these things at the same time and put them in here. I mean, we'll just throw all these mice in here all at the same time, and it'll kind of crunch everything up. So that one gave us a circuit. That one gave us nothing. That one gave us a circuit. That one gave us nothing. And then that one gave us nothing. So again, the thing we don't know is what we would have gotten out of those had we put them on the workbench and looked at them one by one. So yeah, it's a way to do things a little bit faster, but whether or not it's the best way to do anything is a different story. It's going to be one of those, it's all going to be personal preference there. Now, I also want to take a look and see like what we have in the way of just actual pallets that we can buy. So I'm trying to think of like what might be different than what there was before. I don't remember there being toys and hobbies. Maybe toys and hobbies were always there, but for some reason I don't remember that. So we're going to go here. I'm going to buy this one. It doesn't have anything on there that we can see. We're going to go ahead, buy that, and start tearing it apart. See what we got in here. Also, if we take a look, yeah, so our cutters now have a use of 50 as opposed to, I think it was 30 before, which is nice because, I mean, people were probably running through those cutters pretty quickly, and now you get a little bit more use out of them, which is a good thing. All right, let's go ahead, cut this box or this pallet, yeah, all the cardboard off of here, just like that. Okay, and then we're left with whatever is in here. And again, I don't know, I've got a feeling that this is all new stuff. I have not seen any of these toys and hobbies things. I don't think I have. So let's open this up. Let's see what we got in here. If we open up these boxes, vinyl records. So not that, just open it. So yeah, this is definitely new. So vinyl records, okay, interesting. We're going to, I've got to put one down. Let's put one down and then get it scanned. So who is this? Wild One by Apex, and it's $63. In today's day and age, that's about accurate for for a record. It seems like they go for about that much nowadays. Records have become very popular again. So we're gonna make this 69. We'll just go 69. Nice. That'll work. So let's, and then of course I set my scanner down because I always do that. Let's open up a few more boxes, see if I've got more of those in there. I do not. Does not look like. So we got some records and a whole bunch of other things. So we got some playing cards. We'll have to see what all this stuff is. But it's cool to see just new products in here. That's going to be kind of fun. So if you're waiting for more variety, you now have it. Now the question is, how are these things going to stack up here? Okay, so they'll go like that. There are some. All right, so that one's used. So what does a used record take to make it better? This is going to be interesting. What do we need to make a used record not used? So what does it take? So let's can you actually put a record down on the table? Yeah, it cannot be repaired because it has no components. So yeah, if we pick that up, yeah, there's no components. So a record is a record. You can't repair it. I'm like, what do you put in a record? Do you put a circuit in there, or what do you do? But no, it's just it is what it is. The quality is as it comes to you. So that's good to know, because that would have been rather hilarious to like say that you would have to take a record and somehow put a piece in it. Let's see what else we got. We have a double deck card set of playing cards. Again, nothing we're going to be able to do with this. Yeah, it can't be repaired because it has no components, but we're going to put it there, get it scanned. So these are $10. Go ahead, change the price. We'll make it $14.99. No. That's wrong. Yeah, we're going to go so $9.99. So maybe $10.99. That'll work. Accept that. And then grab all the cards, put them all up. These might be able to go on our cheapie shelf, possibly. I think we got some space over here for those. Yeah, we can put them over here. That'll work. Just right down there, along with all of our battery, all of our batteries. Yeah, that's perfect. Of course they'd fit there. All right, so that goes there. And let's see. Do I have some other stuff? I can put that up there. And then that up there too. All right. That works. So what else was on this pallet? Let's see what else we got here. A puzzle. Or is that like a Lego? That might be like a Lego. No, it looks like it's a puzzle. It says it's got 794 pieces. I'm going to say that's a puzzle. Well, we'll know for sure when we go here and scan it. It just says Big City Marketplace. And it says category building blocks. So maybe that is a Lego. Doesn't look like that thing has 794 pieces in it. And for $35, I highly doubt that that's a Lego kind of thing. If it had 794 pieces, that'd be more like $135. So I'm going to say it's a puzzle. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going with. $38.50 for those. And some of them are used. And again, if you try and you can't repair it, no components. So the toys and hobbies just seem like they're all going to be, they are what they are. Buy them and hope for the best. Is that seems to be the kind of the play there. And actually, let's grab our scanner and scan all this stuff. I should have been doing this the whole time. So big city construction site. Again, maybe that's building blocks. Because that's a big box. So I guess maybe it could be, but that still doesn't look like it would be. So yeah, let's take a look at that again. Big city construction site. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is. Here we have dinosaur models, the Utah Raptor. Okay. And these are under figurines. Again, probably not going to have anything that you can do other than sell them. And back here, we've got, it's basically checkers. So we've got to scan it first. So let's see. Yeah, it's basically a checkerboard, I'm guessing. So $16.50. And again, none of these things are going to be something that you can fix. So like if we take this and put it there, yeah, be repaired. So it's kind of cool that you have things that you can just buy and just sell them. You can't. I mean, you don't have to do anything to fix them. You just basically go ahead, turn around, and sell them, and hope that you get some that are good. These figurines, yeah, like a Utah Raptor figurine. Again, nope, can't do anything with those. You don't put a battery or a relay or an antenna or anything in there. It's just a figurine. That's all there is to it. Where can I put this and have it work? Maybe there. And again, they still unfortunately do not stack. That is a shame that they still don't. But I guess that just kind of is what it is. Go ahead, throw that Utah Raptor over there with the others. And then what else we got here? Oh yeah, these building block guys, which will go over by our others. So I'm going to set those on that same shelf there. And then we'll go ahead and cut this up. Off it goes. And how many uses do we get out of the... So we get 25 uses out of the hatchet. I'm trying to remember how many we got before that. Maybe it was 25 before that. I don't know. I'm having a hard time remembering how much it was there. So that's one of the new things that we've got in terms of like pallet types. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get this we're going to get the store open. I looked before we got started. It is now day 40. 40 days. Around the store in 40 days, and the store is open for your convenience. Welcome back to Rusty's Return. So again, we're going to keep an eye on this auction, see how that's going. It'd be nice if there was some kind of a notification that would happen here. So yeah, we've already been outbid. So Tropicoco has bid, and we don't know how much. So it doesn't say how much they bid. I don't see how much it said that they were bidding. So does it show how much that they bid? I don't know. So I guess we're going to have to go maybe 1,000. So yeah, it doesn't show you how much they bid. It just shows you that you're behind at some point. So yeah, we're at 1,000 now. There are 5 people that are involved in the bidding on this one. So we're just going to keep an eye on it. Now it's interesting because they said that I thought they said this one was going to be done at 4. But it doesn't seem like it is. So, yeah, so we got your bids. I'm currently the highest bidder. So if you're bidding on more than one, you can see them all from here. So let's go to auctions again. Let's go to, let's see. What do I want to do? Let's do a mystery. So mystery, let's see. Let's do this one. Extra small. So we're going to bid, let's go 400. Let's go 500. Let's go 600. Let's go 1,000. Okay, so we're ahead on that. We're the leading bidder on both of these at this point. Okay, that one did end at noon. For some reason, I thought I saw that it ended at 4 p.m. I'm apparently wrong, though. So we got 1 hour and 20 minutes on that. That's the only bad thing about those auctions is that you got to basically stand by your computer. And it keeps you from being able to do anything else in the store. Because, I mean, if you're going to try and win an auction, you've got to basically be standing there to see whether or not anyone's going to outbid you. And I don't know if this is going to be like eBay always has been, where someone's going to come in and snipe you at the very last minute, because that would suck. So let's hope that they don't have that in there as a method. Because, yeah, that would not be fun. It just being like, okay, someone's going to come in with 2 seconds left and outbid me. It doesn't look like that, though. It seems like we're all right. Because they would have to give you enough time to actually be able to type in another bid. So we seem like we're fine on this one. So we got that one for $1,000. Cool. And then I guess all we do then is it's just like, so yeah, your bids. And then we got this one that ends at 3. Again, we're bidding $1,000 on it. So we're just going to let that roll. So if I take a look here, oh, there it is. It just showed up. So we bid $1,000 on it. And it came from Bid It. That's great. I like the fact that it's got a different color like tape on it. Or a different color strap on it. It's a purple strap to let you know that it was an auction thing. So let's hope that we did not get screwed on this. I felt like we were in kind of decent shape because I thought I saw a lot of those microphones in there. And the microphones really had me kind of optimistic on it. And then we got this guy, another Tamagotchi. And this is another, do I have that one already? I do. So where did it go? Did it go back there by the other one? Is it, so where is it? I mean, I just had it. Where did it go? Oh, it's over there. It's on the other side of that shelf. Okay. I'm like, well, I just had the thing. Where is it? And how we're doing on this other auction? Let's take a look. We're still ahead. We probably way overbid on that is my guess, but we'll find out soon. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and just kind of keep on cleaning up this other pallet that we just got. See what we've got on that guy. So let's open up the, actually, oh, we got a customer here. How you doing, sir? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. You'll have to tell me, is that a puzzle or was it actually a Lego set or some kind of a Lego knockoff? Because I must know. I don't know what it is, but I must know what it is that you just bought and how we're doing on this auction. We're going to win that one too. Okay, done. So that is also sitting back here. So we got a couple things that we can fix up. So let's see, used keyboards. Oh, we've got some, looks like some games in there. Void Frontier, that also looks like it's a new thing. Oh, those are different keyboards down there at the very bottom. Yeah, those are not the same keyboard. So I'm going to go ahead. Is there anything in here worth saving? I mean, I get a cable out of it. I don't really need to worry about that. So let's just go ahead and sell all that. Put it all up on the cheapy shelf. Because I don't think we have any problem selling used stuff. I think used stuff is okay. Damaged stuff is going to hurt your reputation. But I think that used stuff is still fine. Right, there's a couple more keyboards. So let's put them out here as well. So getting all of the keyboards there. That's a different keyboard. So yeah, and everything on here is either new or used because we saw that when we did the auction. So we don't have to worry about anything being damaged on this guy. And this is the main reason I got it, because I saw all these microphones, and I know these microphones are a good amount of cash. So that's why I felt pretty confident about this entire pallet here. It was just because of all those microphones. Because these are $184.50 a crack for those. Those are all new. I'm going to go ahead and get some of these other ones refurbished, but first I'm going to take these. So these Void Frontier games. I don't think I've actually done anything with these before. I have not. So $95 for a game? Yowza. It's kind of on the nose with prices nowadays for console games, it feels like. To change the price, it's going to be $104.50, except let's go ahead, put those out. Whoa, and some of them are used. So let's grab these. And again, if it's used, there's probably nothing you can do with it. You probably cannot put a piece in it. No, didn't think so. That just gets sold. We'll put these where? Maybe here? Yeah, let's put them there. Sure. That works. I'm good with it. Other stuff we've got here. Oh, we've got some headsets. These are these headsets or are they headphones? Do they have? Oh yeah, these don't have antennas. So and I'm not gonna fix these up. I'm gonna go ahead and break them down for the parts. So already utilize, and oh, that one's new. So we'll go ahead and sell that one. I think we've got some headsets around here somewhere. I think I do. Maybe not. All right, we'll put them here. By the microphones. Sure, that works. And more microphones here. These are the ones that need some repairs. So let's see what these need. Cable. That's fine. And then this one needs... that one I just did. So that goes there. And then this one needs an electromagnet. Also not a problem. So we'll go ahead and set those out. Right about there. Other stuff we've got. So there's the keyboards. Yeah, and used keyboard. Oh, these are like $4.25 keyboards. I'm not going to... you know what? I'll put them out anyway. I mean, people need cheap keyboards. We'll go ahead and put them out. And then we got some more keyboards here, $5.50 keyboards. Set them there. Again, everybody needs a cheap keyboard. Not everyone wants a really expensive keyboard. A couple more of these games here. Set them up. And let's start getting in all these boxes, see what we got here. Oh, there we go. More mice. More mice. More mice. More of the... Is that the same game? No, it's a different game. What are those? Is that... Oh, that's more mice. Okay. Those are all new mice. Go take all the mice, put them up there. Okay, that'll work. Let's grab all of those battery adapters. Put them down on that shelf. Because I'm going to have a whole lot of mice going up on this shelf here. I do believe. All right. The day's over. We'll go ahead. We'll get into the next day. We're going to get through everything that we've got back here first. So we made $9,400. We bought 2 pallets for $1,000 each on auction. I think we're going to do pretty good with the one. The other one, we'll have to take a look and see exactly what's in that. The one that we spent $1,000 in, it was like the mystery one. The extra small one, I'm hoping we didn't get hosed on that. So let's go back and continue working on all the things we have here. So this is new. This is Void Frontier. Oh, no, this is Speed Rogue is this game. $130. My gosh. That's so much money. For a game. So much money. This must be a really good game, man, if you're going to pay $143 for it. It's a ridiculous amount of money for a game, but you know what? I don't know about these things, so I can't tell you. I'm going to go ahead and grab that clipper. I don't know if I've got any more clippers anywhere else. That's just going to go up where? It can go there. That's fine. All these mice just going to go right out on the shelf. Because again, if they're used mice, no one cares. It's just if they're damaged. People are going to get mad if you sell a damaged mouse. But used, I'll go ahead and sell them used. And what do we got in these two? We've got, okay. Oh no, there's just headphones. They're not headsets. And more of our holy guacamoles. It's been a long time since I've seen these. But we've had so many of them. We'll go ahead and put them up over there. That'll work. This one needs repair. What is in it? It needs a cable. Let's drop a cable in there. All right. So just glad we don't have 10 million of them. Have I sold these before? Yeah, we have. And again, I don't think there's anything of use in here. Well, I mean, I could break them down for, yeah, maybe I'll go ahead and break these down. These ones are $9.75. I'll probably break these down because they've got a lot of components in them. That one's used, that one's used. So let's go ahead and break all these down. Because they could, yeah, like if they've got electromagnets and stuff like that, that's worth it. And even if not, they've got 3 components in them. That's still also good. And we'll go ahead and set those up over there by our other headphones. So that's done and gone. So we'll go ahead and put that up there. Let's take a look at auctions, see what we've got that we might want to bid on today. So let's see, all auctions. Mystery for $17.57. Huh. Interesting. Photography, all new for $28.64. I'm going to definitely bid on this, and we're going to definitely keep an eye on it. So I'm going to bid. I'm going to bid $3,000 to start for sure. Let's go ahead. We're going to get this pallet open, and then we're going to open the store and start working on getting all this stuff out there and getting the timer running on that pallet, because I'm very intrigued to see what's on that photography pallet and to see if we're going to get it. Day 41. Store is open for your convenience. We have an auction on a photography pallet, so we're going to keep a good eye on that. This one actually does not look that bad. We spent $1,000 on this. It's got a bunch of tools, and they all look like they're in pretty darn good shape. I mean, looks like we really kind of hit a bit of a jackpot on here. Yeah, these are all new. Yeah, this was really good. Is there anything on here that's used? No, this is like all new. Everything's new on here. Brilliant. Okay, that's great. So these are going to go. I think I've got a bunch of tools somewhere. Do I? Maybe not. We'll set them over here. That'll work. They actually all even fit there. That's amazing. And then 3 of these guys, the angle grinders. And we got a hatchet. We got another box cutter out of that. So that was a decent deal. I feel pretty good about that one. That'll go up there. Yeah. So that was like a nice case scenario we had there. Can't carry any more weights. That actually has to get dropped down there. Okay. Break that down. Oh, I've got it. Oh, that's what it was. I've got that one. All right. We're all set. Everything's fine. Tear this down. Good to go. Let's check on that auction. Let's grab that bag first. Check on that auction. See how we're doing. I'm sure we're not winning anymore. Auctions. Yeah. So let's go 3,500. Nope. 4,000. Nope. 4,500. Nope. 5,000. Nope. 6,000. Getting closer. No. Wow. This scares me. 8,000. 9,000. All right, I'm ahead. With $9,000, I'm ahead. I can't spend too much time away from there because if I do, I could very easily lose that. All right, and then this stuff we're just going to break down because there's just no point in saving that. It's all damaged. So if it's all damaged, we're not going to do anything with it. Everything here is damaged. Yeah, this is all completely busted. This was a bad pallet, if I remember right. Yeah, and it's not worth. These are $255. I guess it's going to be worth it to put an antenna and a battery in it, potentially. But these are all going to be like that. They're all going to be busted. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, I don't think I want to keep on putting antennas in these because it's not going to be a good value. Let's set those there. Let's check on this auction. We're still ahead. And again, I don't think we're going to get sniped. I don't think that the game snipes. I think that they put in a... Oh, no. Wow, they did. Just as I say, we're not going to get sniped. We almost go and get sniped. Ouch. Gosh, I hope that's going to be worth it for $10,000. It's a lot of money, even if it's all new. There better be a lot of really good lenses in here. Because otherwise, I am going to be hosed. So let's see what we got in this bad boy. Let's hope for the best. We spent $10,000 on this. A lot of money. All we know is that everything in here is new. It's like Storage Wars, basically. As long as I'm not Dave Hester. Yep, that would not be good. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of all the stuff that is here first. So let's get rid of the ones that are out in the open. So cameras. There was $800 in cameras. We're nowhere close. There's another $218. So now we're up to $1,000 on this. Great. Still only need 9,000 more. That's it, just 9,000. Like I said, there'll be a lot of lenses in some of these things. A couple of universal batteries. So yeah, basically still at $9,000. So that doesn't help. And let's see what else we got on here. All right. One at a time, we're going to go with this. Oh, there we go. There's some cameras. And there we go. So there's 4,000. So almost $5,000 there. So now we got 4,000 left that we got to make up on this deal. But that definitely took a bite out of it. Major league. And we will go ahead and set these up. Where am I going to put these? Let's put these down here. Grab that, put it there. Reset these. Get that all aligned. So we still need like $4,000 out of this pallet. How about here? No, okay, now we're almost there. Actually, we're there. We're 1,000 ahead at this point with those cameras. Now what do we got? Even lenses. Oh, okay. Jackpot acquired. $12,000 in these lenses. These are fancy lenses. Very fancy. So yeah, these are going to go right about there. That's perfect. Okay. I was worried about spending $10,000 on a pallet. And we're raking it in. There's another $5,000 in all of these lenses, which are going to go right there. Perfect. Yeah. That was, or no, how many of those did I put up? So actually, it's more like $7,000 almost in all those. Hey, buddy, I just made like $20,000 on a pallet of photography equipment. How do you feel about that? He's like, I don't care. Can you just sell me my mic and my used games, please? That's all I want you to do. $292.75. There you go. Thank you very much. Awesome. And what's the last thing in here? This is probably battery packs. Yeah. So that's fine. I'll gladly take that. Batteries themselves. These are actually batteries. That's still fine. That was a very good deal for me. So I'm glad to have done that. All right. There's that. There's that. Clean those up. Drop that off. Just like that. We have another customer. He probably also, oh, look at that. You got some of my equipment that I got. So yeah, that was from our tools and accessories pallet. That was one of our fancy things that we got from our new photography pallet. He's like, I don't care. Would you just sell me my lens, please? And my battery? And my tool? $9.89. There you go. Enjoy it. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. And then all that leaves us with is over here, we got this pallet of busted up stuff. Oh, so here's some notepads. Here's where we're going to want to be putting... okay, so I got to move that first. So we're going to set that there. Yeah, these I think are just going to get busted up. I mean, again, because they all need an antenna. And that's not going to be worth it. And I don't want to sell them damaged. So I'm going to eat the loss on that. We made it up to level 28. Yay, it just said level up. You didn't miss anything. My big head did not block anything there. Okay, this is perfect because this just needs a so that needs a circuit and a memory card. Now I guess I could get them into used status. I guess I could have done that on all of those walkie-talkies. That might have been the better play. Get them into used. So that way it would have been, I mean, if you sell them used, you won't take a hit in reputation. So like I can put a circuit in here, sell it used. Or I can put an antenna in there and sell it renewed and get a lot more money out of it if I sell it renewed. Because these sell for a lot of money when they're renewed. Same thing here, battery, antenna. So yeah, I had forgotten about the fact that I could sell them as used. And it would have been okay to do that. Just didn't think about it. Because I've always tried to get everything completely renewed instead of selling it used. Let's do a few of these. Let's see what's going on with these game kids. What do they need in order to get them to like a used state? Okay, this is fine. And these are $199, so we can go ahead because we got plenty of memory cards and plenty. There's not much of anything that has to go in these. So even if I got to put memory cards and circuits in all of these, I'm fine with that because that's not a huge expense for me, especially given the fact that we have so many memory cards. I mean, it'd be nice if one of them needed a circuit and a battery. I'd be good with that, but I don't think it's going to work that way. That one's still damaged. There, finally. Ask and ye shall receive. Get one like that. What else we got? Hey, there we go. 2 in a row. How about that? That's what we call a streak. Can we make a 3 for... Nope. That's what happens when you get cocky. Yeah, you end up with that. All right. So these are going to go all over. Do I have a good spot for these? Let's put them over. Where? Let's put them down there. That'll work. Game kits. Other stuff we got here. These are all busted. Not even going to worry about it. These are just going to get Now these I actually, since these are all damaged, I'm just going to throw them all in the shredder. Because I know that there's nothing in there, so we're just going to get them all chopped up. I'm not going to worry about them. This, I believe, can also go in the shredder. Because I don't think it has any components in there. I think it's only got 2 components, and they're both busted. These game kids, okay, that's perfect. A battery and circuit. It'd be nice if it would automatically put the components in there. Like if you could just double click it, but instead of having to drag it down. They could add that, I'd be a fan. Just to make that process a little bit faster. Because I'm always about faster processes. Now we're going to get into some nightmares. I've got this bad feeling. Oh, maybe not. So more notepads. What do they want in this? Okay, that's perfect. Again, they just want, that one wanted a memory card and a circuit. This is a circuit and an antenna. I've got antennas, so I'll go ahead and put them in these. This one needs a battery and an antenna. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. This one needs a circuit and a memory card. That's beautiful. And this one, oh, that's all we had. Just add 4. All right, so those will go there in our continuing to grow section of that. What about here? Oh, the Zoomies phones. Okay, so these we might get to. No, okay, I'm going to put a memory card in there. I'm going to sell it used. This one, okay, needs a battery and a circuit, so we'll sell that renewed. I'm not going to worry about putting the... I'm not going to put an antenna in this. I'll put a circuit in it, sell it used. I'm good with that. And then that was it. Yeah, I'm okay with selling those used. I've never really done that before, so I'm turning over a new leaf, which I know is scary. Whenever I turn over leaves and they come up new, people are like, Rusty, what are you doing? You've never done this before. Why are you doing it now? And I know. I understand. We fear change. More Zoomies. So again, let's see what we got here. A memory card. Make it new. Or make it used. I'm good with that. Same thing. Memory card, make it used. Get it out the door. What do we need here? A circuit, make it used. Get it out the door. I'm not going to put antennas in them because they're just not worth enough if they're renewed. I can put an antenna in something much more expensive than this. Okay, this one I'm just going to chomp because it's missing both major parts. So that's gone. And then this one, oh, throw a memory card in it, call it used. Set all those out here as well. Okay, there's that. Next up on the pallet, we'll try and get through all this pallet, see what we got here. Oh, damaged headsets. These are not going to be worth anything. I mean, if I'm lucky, I'm going to get an electromagnet out of one of these. But yeah, we're not going to put anything in these. No electromagnets. That's a shame. I was hoping to get at least one electromagnet, but no. Oh, more headphones. Don't kick them. They're already bad. Stop. It's already bad. See, maybe an electromagnet here. Nope. 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 And nope. But some batteries. So I guess batteries aren't the world's worst thing. How about here? Busted toasters. Oh, okay. This might be good. These might be good. Oh, come on. Have a network card or an antenna. Please tell me that all these don't all just have batteries in them. Please tell me. Yes, there we go. There's an antenna. Battery. Come on. 3 with batteries. Oh, that could have been clutch. That could have been so clutch. More busted up headphones. Not worth saving. And we'll crunch him. So we're going to see if every one of these gives me a piece. So if they all give me one component, then that's going to be worth seeing. So we're going to stand here. We're going to watch and see if each of these give me a component. Because the way I had understood it was that they would not always do that. But maybe they will. I mean, it's been 6 for 6. That time it did not. So that seems like there will be times where you will not get all your components back. if you do that, because that one should have like it yielded at least one component, and it did not. And lastly, oh my gosh, completely destroyed coffee makers. What's it going to take to fix these? Oh, this is easy. Cable and heating element, which is worth it because again, that'll make these $100 and some odd dollars. We don't have anything else that we really put heating elements in, so I'm happy with that. That's not a bad thing. Set that there, and then, oh, and that needs a temperature gauge. Still, again, we have so few things that we put temperature gauges in. That's really not a problem. These will go over here by our kettles, because they need to go on a big pallets, or on a big shelf. That actually fits. That's perfect. I've got this guy here, this walkie-talkie. So we'll take the walkie-talkie. Do I have the other walkie-talkie somewhere? I don't think so. But we'll go ahead and we'll put it down there. That'll right about there. And we still got a decent number of things here on our cheapy shelf. We could do some more rearranging, get it looking a little bit better, maybe. Potentially. Move all those things there. Let's try and... yeah, I wish you could carry more than one thing at a time. That's the thing. You're in this constant battle to try and get these things like rearranged. So I could put all those up there, then rearrange all those like that, and then grab those. If I really want to just like get this thing completely looking good, if it really meant that much to me, and I don't think it does. I think it meant about that much to me. And that was about all. Hatchetorama. Throw that there. And pretty good, I would say. So, and those are just yeah, so that's the same as it was before. So we'll throw that down. So there's the things that are new in the most recent update. So yeah, component only pallet. So is that, so what is that? So if we go shop equipment and tools, oh no, that's a sampler. So component only pallet. I'm not sure exactly what they were supposed to mean by that. Yeah, because it's not pallet, Pallet. Or maybe it was. I don't know. Yeah, it says component only pallet, updated pallet visuals, added logo. So yeah, so I guess maybe you could get a pallet that is only components. I want to see. So is there like something here that I missed? I mean, I'm not seeing it. So, but maybe there is one. You'll have to let me know if you've ever seen one, because that was something that they added here. So yeah, component only palette, updated palette visuals, added the logo, changed the maximum tool usage limit. Then the component highlighting, which is what we saw on the workshop, where it showed you the components that you needed to put in place. So that was what that meant. And then a bunch of the fixes. And added info for key items, pressing escape while moving them returns them to the previous position. Okay. So I guess if you try and move something, you can hit escape and it'll put it back where it was. So pretty nice. Lots of new things to discover. It seems like you got this shredder here. If you want to like get rid of things a little bit faster, you may just not get all your components in the process. And it seems pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely will be interested in seeing what they will have in the next update. We will keep an eye on it because everyone seems to have a lot of fun with this one, and so do we. So we will be eagerly awaiting whatever the team at Returns Outlet Simulator may have next for us in our next adventure. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.